And now from our studios in downtown Winnipeg, it's time for 107 Live.
David Liam Roberts is an award-winning cellist at the local and national levels. First prize and grand award winner at the FCMF National Music Festival of Canada, past winner at the Canadian Music Competition. You may have seen him performing the Dvorak Cello Concerto with the Winnipeg Symphony Orchestra earlier this year as second prize winner in the WMC McClellan competition. David Liam has joined me in the Diamond Lane for a conversation and performance, and we're going to hear a little bit of a festive cheer to begin this interview. Live in the Diamond Lane, you just heard the playing of David Liam Roberts. David Liam, welcome back to Classic 107.
Hey Simon, good to be back.
Well, it's good to have you back here in Winnipeg. Thanks for spreading a little bit of a festive holiday cheer. You're back from Toronto.
I am, yeah.
Well, so I mean, when you were last in, we were talking about finishing up high school, heading off to university, and you'd been accepted to 5 of them. You settled on the Glenn Gould School, the Royal Conservatory of Music in Toronto. How's the year been so far?
It's been a great year. I'm really happy that I chose the Glenn Gould School.
Yeah.
It's really just an incredible school. I'm thankful every day that I go there. And just like the practice rooms are so nice.
Yeah.
I mean, when you compare it to other schools in Canada, I mean, just buildings get old, right?
Of course.
But this institution is just so new and just really beautiful, right beside the Royal Ontario Museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thankful every day that I go there.
Well, no kidding. But just to recap, in case anyone missed the past interview, ahead of the WMC McClellan competition, you were accepted to some pretty prestigious school in Canada, like McGill, the University of Ottawa, and then in the States as well, the Juilliard School and the Manhattan School of Music. Apart from the facilities, what made you settle on the Glenn Gould School?
Probably most importantly was the teachers.
Yeah.
I studied with Hans Jensen and Andres Diaz, so they're incredible. Definitely a few of my favorite teachers. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's been great. I learn a lot every time I have a lesson with them, and just a great studio too.
When did you first work with both Andres Diaz and Hans Jensen?
I worked with Hans first time, I think he came here in 2013.
To Winnipeg?
To Winnipeg,
yeah.
And he gave a little masterclass, and I played really badly for him. But, I played for him later at the Meadowmount School of Music in 2016, and we got to know each other more there.
Yeah.
And, I played for him probably quite a few times at different programs and stuff. And Andres, I studied with him at Music Bridge, Morningside Music
Morningside
Bridge.
in Poland, yeah.
Yes, first time in Calgary, actually,
oh,
2013.
Right. Yeah.
And then he probably came in 2014 as well. So yeah, I studied with them all before, and it's kind of incredible that I got to study with both at the same school.
Well, I was going to say, what are the chances that they both happen to
kidding.
be teaching at the Glenn Gould School? I mean, talk about the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
That being said, I mean, you spent the last, 8 years working with WSO principal cellist Yuri Hooker. That's a long time, almost half your life. What's it like working with new mentors?
Well, they study all these teachers have studied with different teachers before them. So Yuri studied with Janos Starker at Indiana. So that was really cool to kind of get that lineage. And then Hans Jensen studied with Leonard Rose, who taught Yo-Yo Ma, bunch of other great cellists. And so it's just really cool to get all these different outlooks on cello technique, cello interpretation. So I'm kind of widening my horizon of cello pedagogy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really cool for sure to get a lot of different opinions and perspectives.
And I mean, when you just mentioned cello lineage, you just mentioned Leonard Rose and Janos Starker, and you're now learning from their descendants, if you will.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's got to be pretty exciting every day.
Oh, definitely. It's well, like we're all learning from like the greats, right? And it's I have really great pedagogues and great lineage, so
Well,
pretty cool.
No kidding. You mentioned the facilities at the Glenn Gould School. Once with the University Singers, we got to sing in Kerner Hall, which is like the most magnificent, breathtaking, acoustically superb space.
Pretty great.
Have you had a chance to play on it yet?
Just with my orchestra, with the Royal Conservatory Orchestra.
Yeah.
We've had 2 concerts there so far.
Oh, well, so maybe a solo performance coming up in the near future?
Hopefully next year.
Oh, nice.
The concerto competition winners get to play in there.
Oh, isn't that
so
magnificent?
I'm hoping.
Well, I know you're going to be taking a stage very familiar to you this coming Sunday, the Muriel Richardson Auditorium at the Winnipeg Art Gallery. Mm-hmm. Congrats on being awarded the Bereth Burse Scholarship.
Thanks. It's a great honor.
Yeah, it is. I imagine as a young player who just made the move from Winnipeg to Toronto, this scholarship is even more appreciated, right?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Rent is expensive. I mean,
it definitely is. Yeah,
everything is expensive. So every scholarship. I mean, it's so special to have such generous scholarships in Winnipeg.
Mm-hmm.
Winnipeg is great for that.
Oh, most certainly is. And in this concert coming up on Sunday, you're going to be performing with 5 other young scholarship winners. How does it feel to be performing with your peers? How do they motivate you as a player?
Yeah, they're all inspiring for sure. It'll be a great concert.
It definitely will.
I'm opening it.
You're opening?
I'm opening it, and it should be awesome.
Oh, no doubt. What are you going to be performing?
I'm performing a piece that I'm just about to play, the Suite for Solo Cello by Gaspar Casado, Spanish piece, really fun. And I'm also playing another Spanish-like piece by Sarasate called Sigurnaweisen, which was written for violin.
Yes, of course.
It's, again, really fun, really hard for cello.
Yeah, a lot of flash.
And, a lot of cool techniques. So should be a fun time.
No kidding. David Liam, I want to thank you so much for coming back into the Classic 107 studio. You're going to be playing some Casado for us. So while you set up, I'll let all of you listening know that David Liam Roberts on the cello, along with the other WMC Scholarship winners, will be in recital this Sunday, December 30th, 2 p.m. at the Winnipeg Art Gallery. Keep tuned because I've got a couple of tickets to give away. But first, a 107 live performance with David Liam Roberts. Live in the Diamond Lane, you just heard the playing of David Liam Roberts, who opens the WMC Scholarship Winners Recital this Sunday, December 30th, 2 p.m. at the Winnipeg Art Gallery.
From our studios in downtown Winnipeg, you've been listening to 107 Live, Classic 107's Intimate Concert Series, the soundtrack for your life.